Hello dear friends, I am Professor M. Masoom Raza, Department of Library Science, AMU Aligarh. So we have studied all the angles of human resource management, and today we will be focusing on performance appraisal, because this is also one of the important element of human resource management, because the performance has to be appraised, has to be assessed, and without appraisal you cannot get all the benefits which are due for you in any organization. So for appraisal also we need to understand what are the technicalities, how we do it, what are the process, what are the procedures. So we will be discussing in this lecture how to appraise the performance of the employees. So I'll be discussing this area under these heads. I'll talk about the objectives, I'll talk about the significance, advantages, process, and methods of performance appraisal. So just to understand what performance appraisal is, just let me tell you, this is also known as performance evaluation or performance review. And this is a systematic process used by the organizations to assess and evaluate the job related performance of their employees. It is a critical component of human resource management that provides managers with valuable insights into employees' strength, weakness, and contributions to the organization's goals and objectives. Performance appraisal serves as a structured mechanism for managers to measure and document employees' performance against predefined criteria, job expectations, and organizational standards. By providing employees with feedback on their performance, performance appraisals facilitate communication between managers and employees, promote accountability, and support employee development and career growth. In today's dynamic and competitive business environment, organizations recognize the importance of effectively managing and optimizing their human capital. Performance appraisal plays a pivotal role in this process by helping organizations identify top performers, address performance issues, and make informed decisions regarding promotions, pay increases, training, and career development opportunities. However, the effectiveness of performance appraisal system depends on various factors, including the clarity of performance expectations, the fairness and objectivity of the appraisal process, and the quality of feedback provided to the employees. Additionally, the organizations must ensure that performance appraisal processes are aligned with their strategic goals, values, and culture to maximize their impact on employee engagement, motivation, and organizational performance. Coming to the basic objective of performance appraisal, the primary objective of performance appraisal is to recognize and reward employees who demonstrate efficiency, honesty, and effectiveness in their roles within the organization. It also serves as a purpose of identifying and addressing any inefficiencies or shortcomings in employees' performance, ensuring that those who are unable or unwilling to fulfill their responsibilities are appropriately managed or removed from their positions. Then we have very prime objective is compensation management. Performance appraisal helps organization maintain accurate record of employees' performance, which are used to determine compensation packages, wage structure, and salaries. Employees who consistently perform well may be eligible for higher pay or bonuses, while those with lower performance or subpar performances may receive lower compensation. Another objective is talent management. Performance appraisal enables organizations to identify employees' strengths and weakness, allowing them to match individuals with the most suitable job roles. By placing the right person in the right job, organizations can optimize workforce productivity and job satisfaction. Third important objective of performance appraisal is succession planning. as we had been discussing, succession planning is the foremost activity which any organization has to take up. So performance appraisal literally helps organization assess employees' potential for further growth and development. By identifying high potential employees, organizations can groom them for leadership positions and succession planning. This ensures that the qualified candidates are in the pipeline to take up the future assignments. Next important objective is feedback and communication. The performance appraisal provides employees feedback on the performance and status within the organization. This feedback helps employees understand their strength, areas for improvement, and career progression opportunities. It promotes open communication between managers and employees, fostering a culture of transparency and accountability. The next objective we have for motivation and engagement. Performance appraisal serves as a motivational tool by recognizing and rewarding employees for their achievements. Positive feedback and acknowledgement of good performance can boost employees' morale, motivation, and job satisfaction. So the constructive feedback on the areas for improvement helps employees stay focused and engaged in their work. Another objective is influencing working habits. Performance appraisal provides managers with insights into employees' work habits, behaviors, and performance trends. By identifying areas for improvement, managers can provide targeted feedback and coaching to influence employees' working habits positively. This encourages continuous improvement and enhances overall organizational performance. Another objective is training and development. Performance appraisal helps organizations review the effectiveness of their training and development programs. By assessing employees' performance and skill gaps, organizations can tailor training initiatives to address specific needs and support employees' professional growth. Additionally, performance appraisal data can inform decisions about the future training programs and development opportunities. Then we'll discuss the significance of performance appraisal. As you know, in any organization, it holds an important of performance appraisal. Importance of performance appraisal is quite high, and because ultimately it divides is. Now we'll discuss the significance of performance appraisal in any organization. And as you know, it decides the promotion, compensation, employees development, selection, validation, and motivation. We'll take it up one by one. Promotion. Performance appraisal serves as a basis for identifying high-performing employees who are eligible for promotion opportunities within the company. By evaluating employees' performance, supervisors can make informed decisions about promoting efficient workers and providing career advancement opportunities. So performance appraisal also helps identify areas where employees may need improvement, ensuring that promotion decisions are based on merit. And then second important element in significance, under significance, is compensation. As we have discussed earlier, performance appraisal plays a crucial role in determining employees' compensation packages. Merit ratings derived from the performance appraisal helps in assessing employees' contribution and aligning compensation with their performance. Employees who demonstrate exceptional performance may be eligible for bonuses, salary increase, additional benefits in pay and perks, allowances, other incentives, thus motivating them to perform at their best. Another significance is employees' development. The performance appraisal provides valuable feedback to employees about their strength and areas for improvement. Supervisors use performance appraisal data to identify training needs and design development programs for the employees. By analyzing employees' performance, organizations can identify skill gaps and provide opportunities for skill development, career growth, and personal improvement. The next important significance is selection validation. Performance appraisal also helps organization validate the effectiveness of their selection process. By comparing employees' performance to their initial selection criteria and assessments, supervisors can evaluate the accuracy and reliability of the selection methods used. Performance appraisal highlights the strengths and weaknesses of the selection procedure, enabling organizations to make improvement and refine their hiring process for future recruitment cycles. Another significance is motivation. Performance appraisal serves as a powerful motivational tool by recognizing and rewarding employees for their achievements and contributions. When employees see their effort acknowledged and rewarded through performance appraisal, they are motivated to maintain or improve their performance levels. Additionally, the performance appraisal provides employees with clear performance expectations and targets, motivating them to strive for excellence and continuous improvement. We'll take up the advantages of performance appraisal. So, performance appraisal basically offers several advantages to both employees and the organization, contributing to improved performance, employees' development, and organizational success. Some of the advantages are the feedback and recognition. Performance appraisal provides employees with valuable feedback on their strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. Recognizing employees' contributions and achievements through performance appraisal boosts morale, motivation, and job satisfaction. Next, goal setting and clarity. Performance appraisal helps employees set clear performance goals and objectives aligned with organizational priorities. By clarifying expectations and performance standards, employees understand what is expected of them and how their efforts contribute to organizational success. Another advantage is performance improvement. Performance appraisal identifies areas where employee may need additional support, training, or resources to improve their performance. By addressing performance gaps through targeted interventions, organizations can enhance employees' effectiveness and productivity. Another advantage is career development. Performance appraisal facilitates career development by identifying employees' strength, interest, career aspirations. By recognizing high potential employees and providing opportunities for growth and advancement, organizations can retain top talent and build a skilled workforce for future. Another advantage is fairness and transparency. Performance appraisal promotes fairness and transparency in performance evaluation and decision making process. By using a standardized criteria and evaluation methods, organizations ensure that performance assessments are objective, consistent, and free from biases or favoritism. Another advantage is alignment with organizational goals. Performance appraisal aligns individual performance with individual or organizational goals and objectives. By evaluating employees' contribution in relation to strategic priorities, organizations ensure that resources are allocated effectively and efforts are directed towards achieving key outcomes. Another advantage is identification of training needs. Performance appraisal identifies employees' training and development needs based on their performance gaps and skill deficiencies. Another advantage is performance-based rewards that we've already discussed. The performance appraisal forms the basis for performance-based rewards and recognition programs. By linking rewards such as bonuses, salary increases, promotions, and other incentives to performance outcomes, organizations motivate employees to excel and achieve their full potential. And then one more advantage we have, that employee engagement, because this whole process of performance appraisal promotes employee engagement by involving employees in their performance evaluation process and encouraging open communication and dialogue between managers and employees. By soliciting employees' input and feedback, organizations foster a culture of trust, collaboration, and continuous improvement. Now we'll see the process, the 6-step process of performance appraisal. So, number one, that is establishing performance standards. The first step basically involves setting clear and measurable performance standards against which employees' actual performance will be assessed. These standards should align with organizational goals and objectives and be easily understandable and measurable. Second process in the process is communicating these standards. Once the performance standards are established, it is crucial to communicate them to all employees and appraisers. Clear communication ensures that employees understand their roles and what is expected of them. Feedback from employees and the appraisers may prompt modifications to these standards if necessary. The third step in the process is measuring the actual performance. The step involves monitoring and measuring employees' actual performance throughout the appraisal period. It requires the careful selection of appropriate measurement techniques to ensure accuracy of fairness. Personal biases should be minimized to maintain objectivity. And the next step in the process is comparing the actual with the desired performance. Actual performance is compared to the desired or the standard performance to identify deviations. Positive deviation indicate performance exceeding expectations, while negative deviations suggest performance below expectations. This step involves recalling, evaluating, and analyzing performance related data. And the next step in the process is discussing results. The results of the appraisal are communicated and discussed with the employees on a one-to-one basis. The focus is on effective communication and listening with the aim of problem solving and reaching consensus. Feedback should be provided constructively and positively to motivate employees for better performance based on the appraisal results. This may include taking actions to improve employees' performance, implementing corrective measures, or making human resource decisions such as rewards, promotions, demotions, transfers, or training opportunities. So now we will discuss some of the methods of performance appraisal. The methods vary in their approach to evaluating employee performance, and some of the common methods are graphic rating scale. Number one, this method involves evaluating employees' performance against predefined criteria such as job knowledge, quality of work, communication skills, and teamwork using a numerical scale or rating system. Here the manager rates employees on each criterion and the scores are tallied to determine overall performance. Example can be simple. The managers rating each employee on the scale of 1 to 5 for each criterion, with 5 indicating excellent performance and 1 indicating poor performance. Second method can be behaviorally anchored rating scale, which is also abbreviated as BARS. This combines the simplicity of graphic rating scale with the specificity of critical incidents. Employees are evaluated based on specific behaviors or incidents that are anchored to define performance levels. This method provides more detailed and objective feedback by linking behaviors to performance standards. Third method is 360-degree feedback. In this method, feedback is gathered from multiple sources including managers, peers, subordinates, and sometimes external stakeholders to provide a comprehensive view of an employee's performance. This 360-degree feedback helps identify strength, areas for improvement, and blind spots from various perspectives. Next, this is again very comprehensive method is essay method. In this method, managers provide written narratives or essays describing employees' strength, weaknesses, achievements, and areas for improvement. This qualitative approach allows for detailed feedback but may be subjective and time consuming. Another method is management by objectives, quite prominent, and this is also a performance appraisal method that focuses on setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound objectives for employees. Managers and employees collaboratively set performance goals aligned with organizational objectives, and performance is evaluated based on the achievements of these objectives. Another method for assessing is ranking method. Employees are ranked from best to worst based on their performance relative to each other. This method requires managers to compare employees directly, leading to potential biases and resentment, but it can help identify high and low performance more easily. Another method for assessing performance is forced ranking. This is almost similar to the ranking method. Forced ranking basically requires managers to categorize employees into predetermined percentages. Means, example, top 20%, middle 70%, bottom 10%, based on the performance. And this method is controversial due to its potential for fostering competition and demotivating employees. Another method is critical incident technique. This method involves documenting specific examples of employees' behavior or performances that are either exceptionally good, positive, or poor, negative incidents. Managers use these incidents as the basis for providing feedback and evaluating performances. Another method we have that is very common is checklist method. So managers use a checklist of predefined performance criteria to evaluate employees' performance, and this method provides a structured approach to assess, but may oversimplify performance evaluation and fail to capture nuances. Another method is self-assessment. Employees assess their own performance against predefined criteria and discuss their self-evaluation with their managers. This is a modern technique. Self-assessment encourages employees' involvement and ownership in the appraisal process, but may lack objectivity. And the last method for the performance appraisal is combination of all methods. Many organizations use a combination of different appraisal methods tailored to their needs. And this approach allows for a comprehensive assessment of employee performance by leveraging the strength of each method. Organizations quite often use a combination of these methods or customize them to suit their specific needs and objectives. The choice of performance appraisal method depends on factors such as organizational culture, the nature of work, the level of employees' involvement desired, and the availability of resources for conducting evaluations.